David Aldridge along the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, for the Golden State Warriors, making 5 straight finals appearances took a toll, mentally and physically. The Warriors played the equivalent of an extra full season in those 5 straight finals runs. Injuries derailed their title hopes in 2019, and they're still recovering. But Kevin, they are certain that their championship window remains open.
NBA, they got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. Fantastic backcourts facing off tonight in this one, Smitty. Let me ask you, do you think this is a guard-centric league right now?
Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. So I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, we've got Kelly Oubre. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Steph Curry. And there's Chris, and it's Green in at the 4 spot.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's Morant. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Shoots. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Morant, guarded by Curry. Morant kicks to Brooks. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Green deciding where to go with it. Oubre up top. It's rebounded by Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Morant missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Kept alive. Chris. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Now here's Morant, guarded by Curry. And that one's good, Morant.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Oubre. Curry outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Count it.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Pass to Chris. Oubre with it. Outside Curry. Hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 5 now.
When you combine the usage with the accuracy, hard to think of a better three-point shooter in NBA history. Steph Curry.
And stolen by Wiggins. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Green with the basket on the assist by Wiggins.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Valanciunas passes to Morant. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Curry. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
The Another shot from 20 feet away. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Brooks against Wiggins. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Brooks misses. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 3-point lead. On the wing, Wiggins. Brooks covering. Back to Green. Fires the three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
A new Memphis head coach. 3 of the last 4 seasons. Changeover in the front office as well. Hopefully, they'll find some continuity moving forward.
Now here's Brooks. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. To the middle, Valanciunas. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists tonight.
When you earn your keep inside, you get used to fighting through contact. Valanciunas getting it done.
Smitty, this Grizzlies team has always given a good effort. How tough do you think it is to see a coach let go, even when his players are responding?
You know, it's very tough because you gain trust in that coach. And often having a coaching change are more of a symptom of what's going on above them in the front office.
To the paint. Here's Morant. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside Curry. Morant with the steal. Winslow with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. They get the rebound, and the dunk by Winslow.
Sometimes it's who wants the basketball most. Winslow comes over with the extra possession and finishes the play.
Curry passes to Chris. There's the 3. Curry can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 3. On the wing, Winslow. No good that time. Great D that time from Oubre. Green, the pass to Curry. For 3. And Winslow pulls it down.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Memphis moving it around. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Winslow's got 5 points so far. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And this summer, a lot of work in the weight room for Jaren Jackson Jr. Rebounding, one of his few weaknesses last season. Adding strength, it will help.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. He had a strong showing.
And tonight might be a low-scoring affair, Chris. Talk about what makes these teams we're going to see here so great defensively.
Well, one thing is length. When you have length, you have guys that can switch any position. And when you're able to switch, it makes it easier because in a pick and roll, if you have to get through one slight second of being late, oh, you're going to lose your man. But when you switch, your other defender is already in front of the man. And so I think it's the length, switching, and also that help side defense, that shot blocking coming from the weak side.
That effort, though, is always there in all those different scenarios, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. Length means nothing without effort, and you got to have heart to play D.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now here's Curry. The drive by Brooks. He gets it in there.
Absolutely relentless. Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to be denied.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Lets the 3 fly. Valanciunas grabs the board. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He knows it's a tall task defending Steph Curry, maybe the greatest shooter ever. Coach said you can't let him get open. You make somebody else beat you. Of course, Kevin, the problem is Steph's open as soon as he steps in the building.
Thank you, David. Here's Winslow after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Winslow's shot is off.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Green passes to Curry. Pass to Chris. Pulls up on the wing. Misses off the left iron.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Brooks misses.
Oh, sloppy finish. D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it. And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. And stolen by Chris. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so here is Golden State. Wiggins surveying the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Oubre.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
The pass to Morant. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. A baseline J, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The drive by Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And for a bigger guy, Green moves well to the basket. He's going to stand in attack mode.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player. Taking a look here at numbers for Draymond Green. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 7 points a game, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Jackson kicks to Valanciunas. Wiggins against Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. Valanciunas. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Here's Curry. Lays it up off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Now here's Morant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Just to make him a little more unstoppable, Morant's developed a deadly teardrop.
Here's Curry. Over in the corner, Green jacks up a three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got 5.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Pass to Winslow. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Brooks. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Portland. Green passes to Curry. Back to Green. Outside Curry. The tray. The shot off that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Well, that's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
Wiggins with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And it's Wiggins missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense. Forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Here's Morant. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got his third basket of the night. Warriors have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Curry passes to Chris. Outside, Green passes to Oubre. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wiggins. Launches a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Brooks outside. And there's the pass to Morant. Floats one. Draymond Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors.
Well, Kevin, this Warriors team, they just have a wealth of stars. Nothing can equal the roster from last season, though. But they legitimately had an all-star at every position for a bit.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And even with the departures this offseason, the Warriors, Chris, are still a contender.
Yeah, and the Warriors knew that they couldn't keep the same roster. It just wasn't possible. But still, what a ride it was for the short time it lasted. You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Wiggins against Jackson. And it's Wiggins missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Morant. Steph Curry with the rebound. Golden State's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And that one's good. Wiggins.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
2 types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Steph Curry fourth.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Morant with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Valanciunas. Inside. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. Oubre outside. No good on the 3. Memphis trailing here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
45th pick in the 2017 draft. Remember when Brooks led Oregon to the Final Four?
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Brooks.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Outside Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Wiggins against Brooks. Shoots from the baseline, and that one's good. Wiggins has got 6.
He has a very well-rounded offensive game. There's just no shortage of ways Wiggins has to punish an opponent, inside, outside, or otherwise.
Here's Jackson. Missed inside.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. That's tipped, but they get it back. Winslow against Oubre. They get it again.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
Chris. That shot misses. Nice D from Valanciunas. Morant with it. Curry meets him. Jackson kicks to Morant. Wiggins against Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. There's Winslow. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Wiggins. Stolen by Brooks. Fast break Memphis. Brooks has got the ball. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Green. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Valanciunas. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
Wiggins passes to Oubre. Chris kicks to Wiggins. Outside, Green on its way from Curry for two. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got his second basket of the night. Now here's Morant, guarded by Curry. It's good.
Much more than just the perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Curry to the wing on the left. Here's Chris. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A floater. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his playmaking in the NBA.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill that helps you, one, takes your mind off the basketball, because when you're in a game, that should be the last thing you're thinking about. There's so many other variables out there that you have to kind of survey, where your defender is, where your teammates are, where you are in relation to the basket and reaction. So those lights kind of train you in that regard. You have to, see what the color is, make a determination of what move that corresponds to, execute the move, and then finish the jumper.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
You've got Lee. He's out there with Curry. Oubre out there with Looney. And it's Pascal in at the power forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has an uncanny ability to know whenever one of his guys is open.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for the Grizzlies.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Grizzlies coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, a former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins, with an economics degree from Penn, fits the young academic profile of this Memphis front office. Worked for the Spurs 6 years as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
Here's Looney. Outside Curry. Over Jones. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Lee outside. Here's Pascal. That one misses. And it's Memphis the other way. Outside, Jones. Covered by Lee. Passes it to Anderson. It's Jones on the wing. Trying to get open is Jang. They grab their own miss. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Lee outside. Curry on the wing. High arcing shot. It's stolen by Jones. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. He's off on that one. The Warriors go the other way. On the wing, Lee still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Anderson, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Anderson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies. Curry on the wing. Back to Lee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jones looking for an opening. Lee with the steal. Wide open look. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 6 points.
Now, that'll keep the defense honest. I mean, you want to overplay Curry on the perimeter? Take some of this.
Jones against Curry. Brooks outside. And the 3 off target. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
And out of UCLA, forward Kyle Anderson. Some call him slow-mo. Why is that?
Well, I mean, not the most athletic player. It's his size and IQ for the game, though, that makes him so effective.
Relax on the first.
Free throw, good, Anderson. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity, but Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. And some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year, and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players, and they affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Yeah, Kevin, the front office shake-up this summer for the Grizzlies. Now, the new leadership wants to take more of a long-term, proactive approach to things.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Oubre outside. Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again. And many fans in Memphis had hoped for a change. But, Chris, they still had some question marks with this new leadership.
Yeah, Kevin, that's because they're relatively young and unproven. Former lawyers rather than basketball minds. But we're seeing that league-wide, teams are going with former agents and lawyers in their front office.
Just 4 to shoot. From deep, the Grizzlies with another miss. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Oubre, good.
Well, they tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Here's Jang. Knocks down the 10-footer. The Warriors shooting around 40% from the floor here. Curry against Jones. Pass to Pascal. And that one drops for him. Pascal's got his first 2 points of the night. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Curry against Jones. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display for him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around. With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, his field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. And the pass to Chang. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. 5th is Steph Curry.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Chang. Brooks outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Let's go. That one wide left.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Oubre. The shot comes out. Nice D from Brooks. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Anderson. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Curry against Jones. Floats one up, and the layup by Curry. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just another tool in the toolbox for Curry. The quick flip over the top.
Gaston Chang. And Pascal pulls it down. Pascal's got 4 rebounds in this game. With some arc, Looney passes to Pascal. Over Anderson. Pascal's shot is off.
Turns an easy jump shot into a tough one by going to the fadeaway. I mean, look what happened.
Brooks with the bucket.
These are what I call rhythm shots. When Brooks nails these, it helps get him going.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Looney kicks to Curry. Passes it to Pascal. Down low. Here's Oubre. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now here's Anderson. He's got 8. And that one hits back iron. The Warriors shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Oubre. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Left side Jones. He dishes it to Chang. Brooks, the pass to Chang. And Jones has it in the corner. Shoots over Curry. Jones, no luck.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind, well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Outside, Jones. Now Chang. He kicks to Brooks. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The league has cracked down C-Webb on flagrants. Who's leaving the bench? Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league has given on flagrants. So you don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Rambis just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play, if anybody remembers that old play that I'm talking about back in the Celtics-Laker days. But how about today? My thing, Kevin, is just don't call it ticky-tack or flagrant. I think we all know what a flagrant is. Let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. If you flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant 1, flagrant 2, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of flopping.
And Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, I'll tell you what, the league has always been great about that. And now what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only are players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach that's only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way. We just don't need it.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
You could do that every time up the floor. Put Morant in the pick and roll and just let him go to work.
Outside Curry. Releases. Oubre can't get it to go.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Doubled by Oubre. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Winslow. The Warriors shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Shot from 16. Warriors the rebound. Oubre passes to Pascal. Brooks against Wiggins. Over Brooks. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 10 points in the game.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. And the basket is good. 9 points for Brooks.
And this guy is a gamer. Brooks, I mean, you have to admire how competitive he is, even amongst aggressive coverage.
Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. On the wing, Wiggins. 3-pointer. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
We're competitive right now. We're going after it. In our possession, we're going hard.
We'll see if that continues in the second half, Andrew. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. In the second quarter, they were easily the better team. The points started coming for them in bunches, and they built a 6-point lead by halftime. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game can easily come down to shot selection and how how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kelly Oubre having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Kicks to Morant. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And the 3-ball is good. Jackson's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Memphis. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 43% from the floor. And the emphasis on mobility, a challenge for lumbering 7-footers like Valanciunas.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not going to be the quickest when you're 7 feet tall, Kevin. I mean, in order to earn his keep, he has to be dominant inside. I mean, he has that capability. Well, I think he's looking around wondering where the D is. I mean, nowhere near him, that's for sure.
Outside for Jackson. Pass to Morant. Now Winslow. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the Warriors, the strength of their defense comes from their versatility.
Yeah, they have a roster that can switch on everything. Guys like Draymond allow them to go small and not lose out on D. I mean, this team is very smart with their defensive schemes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, Kevin, in the Memphis Grizzlies, I mean, playoff contenders for 7 straight seasons from 2010 to 2017. I mean, a Western Conference Finals appearance in 2013. Now a new phase as they look to rebuild this roster.
And he makes both free throws. And Chris, in the small market of Memphis, there'd been a resistance to hitting that reset button and going young.
Well, yeah, with fan attendance dropping in each of the last 4 seasons, I mean, they've reached their pain threshold. And with this team struggling, the writing was on the wall.
Now here's Brooks. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And here is Curry. He's got 8. Off target with his 3.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Now here's Morant. They trail by 3. Here's Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. And 11 points for Brooks.
You see the confidence rising? I mean, when Brooks is firing away like this, keep feeding him.
Curry is inside. It's over Morant. Chris pass to Green. Now here's Curry, covered by Winslow. Curry with the bounce pass. Green. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Chris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
and he makes the first. Chris, there are guys that talk a lot of trash on the floor. You played against some legendary trash talkers. Who stands out in that area when you think back to when you played?
And I tell you what, the two guys that are on my mind, they definitely could have talked trash with the best of all time, and that's Pat Beverly. We've seen what he does. He just keeps coming and coming and coming. And that guy, Day-Day, yeah, Draymond Green, the one that plays out there in Golden State. Oh, yeah, he has a mouth on him, too. I think you heard him.
And when you played, who was the best trash talker back in your day?
By far, Larry Bird and Gary Payton. Those two guys would talk trash that so much that you would get entertained into their talking and be like, well, what are you going to say next? I'm having a good time out here. It was always in fun, but trust me, they always wanted to stick that dagger into you, too, while they were talking.
You couldn't hide a smile either. They started getting you going. You could not hide a smile.
I couldn't, and that was my thing. I talked trash while I was smiling, so maybe no one else knew what I was saying but you. But those guys, they keep you laughing out there. They talk trash about you themselves after they missed the shot. They would talk themselves down or talk to a fan that was talking to them. So it was always entertaining. The best trash talkers talk to everyone, not just to their opponent.
And now here's Chris. Outside Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. That's not a smart shot.
Winslow against Oubre. They get it back.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes it different.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Green dishes to Curry. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. There's the pass to Chris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night.
The touch is there. Next comes the consistency. Chris wants to be seen as a threat from deep.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. With the teardrop. Here's Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Wiggins.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
Curry's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 3. On the wing, Winslow. Covered by Chris. Tipped away. Winslow kicks to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. And again, Memphis no good. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Green. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
And when you think of shot blocking teams, the Warriors don't come to mind, and they really should.
Well, they led the league in blocks the last 3 seasons, Greg. You're exactly right. They don't have not one single dominant force, but every position can get a block. This team funnels you into challenge shots at the rim.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Wiggins passes to Chris. Back to Wiggins. Green taking his time here. It's rebounded by Memphis. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Warriors leading. Pass to Chris. Lee outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Lee's got 6.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Morant with it. Passes it to Brooks. And here's Winslow. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Elite shot making from all 3 levels, if you ask me. Morant can't be singled up. And then if you help, he beats you with the pass.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Omen passes to Lee. At the elbow, Green. Dishes to Wiggins. Shoots over Winslow. And it's Wiggins missing. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. A 2-point game. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. For the tie. That shot no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
That's just tenacity, you know. Every night, Draymond's going to give it everything he's got.
Here's Clark. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chris has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Green, the pass to Bowman. With the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Winslow against Lee. A nice shot by Winslow. Winslow's got 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Lee. And now here's Chris. Here's Green. He can't get it to go.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Here's Morant. Another shot. Clark misses the layup. Warriors leading by 4. Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. The Warriors making a switch here. Chris pass to Green. Golden State moving it around. Now the pass to Bowman. Here's Pascal. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot with the fadeaway. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Here's Valanciunas. Chris with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And the basket by Pascal.
When you have a 4-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, unreal advantage. Draymond Green getting it done.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Chris, you think back to the Warriors as a franchise when you played for them, both as a rookie and a vet. How have things changed?
Well, I think it's a different, in the approach from ownership. I think that's huge. But the fans, they've always come out. They've always been some of the best fans in the league. And the Warriors franchise has come so far since being a bottom-dwelling team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
knocks down the first one.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Valanciunas hits them both.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
Now here's Lee. 6 points for him. Oman passes to Pascal. Here's Lee outside. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lee with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the basket by Pascal. Pascal's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Brooks with no one around. And another miss by Memphis.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Back to Lee. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Valanciunas over Chris. No good from Valanciunas. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 14-6 run. Chris finds Lee. And here is Green. Brooks covering. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Clark. And it falls over the rim and in. Clark's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Pass to Green. Over Morant. Green, no luck.
It's been a struggle for him this quarter, but he's not losing confidence. I mean, he keeps firing. Give him credit for that.
And it's Clark slamming it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Green. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Marquise Chris is out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Pascal in at the 3. That's the Warriors' 5.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Outside Curry. Pass to Chris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now Morant. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Warriors shooting around 41% on the night. Inside, Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Morant.
Yeah, fans around the league love to hate Draymond Green for how outspoken he is, but I honestly believe that hate fuels Green. He loves to play the bad guy.
Free throw drops for Green. And C. Webb, as you were talking about with Draymond Green, he's embraced the role in the past of villain in the NBA. But he said during the playoffs last year he wants to change his ways.
Yeah, right. We'll see. Draymond will irk opposing players and fans alike. But that's just a part of what makes him so effective. I mean, he's the ultimate example of a player who you love when he's on your team and you hate when he's not.
Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. To the inside. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Jones.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside Curry. The pass to Bowman. Pass to Pascal. To the middle. Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Jones finds Brooks. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Jones, no luck. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The offensive rebound. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis.
More whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
To the paint, here's Brooks. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Wiggins kicks to Chris. Some nice passing by Golden State. That one good for 2. And the Warriors lead by 6.
I like how Curry shoots that one in rhythm. No need to force the issue.
Jones dishes to Valanciunas. Curry brings the double. Jones. And the layup's good off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Warriors leading by 4. Wiggins outside. Chris pass to Wiggins. Back to Chris. Oubre outside. From about 19 feet. And it's Wiggins missing. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Anderson outside. Brooks outside. The feed now to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is what the coach likes seeing from Brooks. I mean, making an effort to improve his passing.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Chris. Back to Curry. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
From 15 feet away, Warriors with the rebound. Anderson against Wiggins. Back to Curry. This one for three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes to Anderson. The dish to Valanciunas. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Brooks. And it's in there.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And here is Curry. Curry with another miss.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Jackson passes to Jones. Pass to Brooks to tie it up. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
A huge part of Brooks' attack is that he understands how crucial it is that he continues to hit this shot.
Chris kicks to Oubre. Wiggins outside. Fires the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Curry passes to Wiggins. Over Brooks. And it's Wiggins missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Here's Jones, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, and Memphis making a change here. Winslow's checked in. And so Jones nails both of them. Warriors trail by 4. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's given him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stop to get the 2 points. Pass to Winslow. Feeds it to Valanciunas. From 7, here's Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes. Jackson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Chris finds Oubre. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, his father played in the NBA. He grew up in Indiana. His father was a teammate of mine, Jaren Jackson, over at the Wizards. He took on Jordan, and those guys didn't do too well. Oh, and let me get back to it anyway. But for Jaren Jackson Jr., you could say the game was in his blood and in the water.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Chris and Jaren Sr., a three-point marksman, made sure his son worked on his perimeter shooting from a young age.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Jaren Sr. And even as some of Junior's coaches wanted him to focus on his inside game, Dad knew better. He said, sooner or later, son, you're going to need that outside shot. And boy, was he right.
He doesn't get the second one.
He's not happy about the miss, but he did make it a 2-possession game.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Memphis leading by 3. Winslow with it. Inside. Here's Jackson. It's deflected. Here's Wiggins. Here's Pascal. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Oubre against Jackson. Here's Winslow. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Winslow. Morant, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. And so he hits both. Warriors trail by 3. Curry passes to Chris. Back to Curry. Here's Pascal. He dishes it to Wiggins. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Morant. Bank shot. No good.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Brooks kicks to Morant. The pass to Jackson. Takes the 13-footer. Chris with the rebound. Chris's Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Wiggins passes to Chris. Goes up to the stripe. Count it. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry.
Big bucket. That's how you do it if you're Steph Curry.
Now here's Morant. Over Wiggins. And again, Memphis no good. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Shoots over Morant. Here's Wiggins. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Memphis leading. To the inside. Valanciunas.
With the strong motor and basketball IQ, Valanciunas remains unfazed by pressure situations.
Timeout called the Warriors. The pass to Chris. Some nice passing by Golden State here. To tie it up. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
You gotta give Chris props there. Although he's young, he isn't afraid of the moment.
Curry with the steal. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Inside. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Winslow. Brooks has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
You got to appreciate the fearlessness. I mean, Brooks enjoying having the ball in his hands in big spots.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's good from long range. Curry's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors.
Well, the game is on the line. Who would you rather go to than Steph Curry? Who?
To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded. Here's Wiggins. Got it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 4. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Now Morant. Dishes to Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Yes!
Challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Timeout called, the Warriors. They're in front by 2. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. The 3. That shot is on. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
defensive unit. Number one, you have got to have individual talent that is suited athletically to guard. Number two, you've got to have a great scheme that the coach has put in position. How are you guarding the pick and roll? Do you want to top lock? Do you want to get out and challenge? Are you switching the pick and roll? And a lot of that comes down to, do you want to be great? Are you going to lay it all out there? Are you going to sacrifice your body? All of those things are a necessity.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the three, the small forward.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
Here's Curry with the three. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Now here's Morant, guarded by Curry. Good on the bucket.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man, and the ball is right there.
Now here's Curry. The pass to Wiggins. Chris with it. Curry passes to Green. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Oubre. That three off the mark. Pass to Winslow. And gets the rebound. Jackson uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Wiggins. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. They double him with Wiggins. Valanciunas dishes to Jackson.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. His primary concern defensively, stopping Steph Curry. Coach said he changes the geometry of the court with his shooting. And Kevin, this is no time for advanced math, but they have no choice.
Okay, David, thanks. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here. That's good from Chris.
Well, this guy, a top 10 pick in 2016, we have seen Marquise Chris's talent. We've also seen the areas where he can improve.
Now here's Morant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here's Brooks, following the miss by Draymond Green.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Curry gets the bucket.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Oubre against Winslow. No good on that one, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Oubre with it, guarded now by Jackson. Oubre passes to Chris, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Brooks outside. Morant with it. Curry meets him. And it's Morant missing. Warriors leading by 3.
And in recent years, some called the Warriors the greatest fast-breaking team since the Showtime Lakers.
Doris, do you concur?
Greg, the Showtime Lakers are my all-time favorite team. But I will say, because of the shooting, the ball handling, the passing, the capability on every possession for something spectacular, I would say that this team is as close as you can get to the Showtime Lakers. Well, that basket began with Steph Curry's defense. He's thinking one step ahead, creates the steal, and triggers the break.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Steph Curry fourth.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Morant with it, guarded by Curry. Now Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Now let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. 2nd in free throw percentage, 4th in three-point field goal percentage, and as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Green kicks to Oubre. Chris pass to Wiggins. Over Brooks. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, the superb concentration on display from Andrew Wiggins. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. To the right side. To stop the drought. A shake. And yes, it's good.
Kevin, I like the physicality on that play by Jonas Valanciunas. Simply powers through the contact, showing he can give it as well as take it.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Winslow against Oubre. Winslow kicks to Brooks. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Golden State. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 5. Passes it to Valanciunas. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Jackson. He kicks it to Valanciunas. There's Winslow. Green with the rebound. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Nets. Chris throws it down.
I think you pay the consequences. If you leave Draymond Green's teammates open, he has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
The pass to Morant. Here's Valanciunas up and in on the layup. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
And it's Wiggins missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
The Grizzlies have been a winning team for most of the last decade. Injuries snapped their playoff streak back in 18, but the silver lining, a top draft pick they used to select Jaren Jackson.
The Grizzlies trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's Winslow, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And in his rookie season, Jaren Jackson, the youngest player in the league, he seemed NBA ready.
And already he impacts the game on both ends of the floor. A ton of upside with this young man. He's already helping the Grizz win games.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's Curry. From outside the arc. Good on the triple. Curry's got 7.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Pass to Chris. Poked away. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Brooks. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Passes it to Chris. Back to Curry. Here's Pascal. Over Jackson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. And here's Winslow. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A lot of competitors in this league, Doris, and you've got to be that way to play at this level. And I know you have a list of competitors that you admire a lot.
It's those guys, Kevin, who have that insatiable desire to win. The guys who absolutely despise losing, who it almost hurts. It's painful physically. Giannis Antetokounmpo is driven to be great. He wants an NBA championship. LeBron James has got multiple titles and continues to pursue greatness. What I love about great NBA players, it's never enough, Kevin.
Both good from the line that time. And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Curry looking around. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Morant. It's blocked.
Man, how quick does he get off the floor? Chris rises high and sends it back.
And the basket by Pascal.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Morant. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, that's worthy of a top 10 highlight reel play. Valanciunas letting everybody in the house know he's got some skill.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Kevin, you know this. There's a long history of great players coming out of Lithuania, and Valanciunas right there with the best of them. Remember, back in 2012, this guy was the MVP of the Lithuanian Basketball League.
Here's Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. From deep three-point range, and it's Wiggins missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Fades back. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors miss again. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Brooks, the pass to Winslow. Now Valanciunas. Back to Winslow. Over Oubre. Offensive rebound. Now here's Wiggins. Here's Curry. Drops it in from 11 feet. Curry's got 9.
I'm not sure there's a more dangerous catch-and-shoot player in the NBA than Steph Curry. If you give him space, look out.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green, speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
Well, and he should know, a former defensive player of the year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
We've got Steph Curry, Looney out there with Lee. Then there's Oubre, and it's Pascal in at the 4. That's the Warriors' 5.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Anderson, and he banks in the layup.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Jones against Curry. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Oubre, good.
He's starting to develop that range. Maybe the stroke isn't perfect, but Oubre showing promise.
Brooks outside. Lets it go with a 3. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Anderson. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Oubre. No good on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Anderson finds Jones. Brooks from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Brooks has got 10 points in the game. we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Oubre. Back to Lee. Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Jones up top, guarded by Curry. Doubled by Lee. And there's the pass to Anderson. Memphis the rebound. Valanciunas, good.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas showing good hands and finishing ability inside. And Kevin, this guy on that end of the floor has always been effective.
Now here's Oubre. Pass to Looney. Back to Oubre. Here's Pascal. Feeds to Curry. The shot missing. Nice D from Brooks. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Anderson in the post. Jones against Curry. Jones dishes to Valanciunas. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Brooks misses. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Shot's good by Lee.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jones looking for an opening. Brooks with no one around. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's foul number 2 for him. Green is checked in for Oubre. The Grizzlies also making a change. Zhang's checked in. Warriors have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2.
You know, simply stated, Draymond Green is an elite defender, one of the best in the game. But what's incredible to me is that he's able to accomplish everything he does on that end of the floor while being undersized in almost every one of his matchups.
4 on the clock. Here's Jones. Head shot off. The Warriors go the other way. Passes it to Pascal for the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Pascal's got 9 points.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And I know a lot of fans will wonder why centers just don't shoot over Draymond Green. Well, Doris, as you know, it's not that simple.
You're right, Kevin. Draymond, it's his competitive spirit. It's his willingness to hold his ground on the block, and it is very difficult to score on him. Why? Well, great length, great anticipation. This guy is flat out competitive and wants to challenge anyone, anywhere.
A shot by Curry, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
The Warriors lead it. Lee outside. Pascal, the pass to Curry. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it really doesn't matter whether the offense is clicking. Steph Curry's long-range shot is a reliable option always.
Now here's Anderson. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Zhang. From deep. And Pascal pulls it down. Warriors leading by 5. There's the pass to Green. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. Second shot opportunity. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
You simply must check Draymond Green out because this guy is going to hustle for every rebound.
Anderson against Green. Anderson can't get it to go.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Chris is checked in. Goes up off the inbound. It's rebounded by Memphis. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Chris finds Lee. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Chang.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Passes to Clark. A second chance effort. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Chang.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Curry, good. Curry's got 17.
Well, the wonderful touch and creative finishing abilities, the amount of English Steph Curry can finish shots with, just incredible.
And it's Brooks at the elbow. Got a piece of it. Curry with the steal. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Curry against Winslow. Here's Green. Rebound by Chang. Chang's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lee against Winslow. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Curry's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, Winslow. Kicks to Morant. Gets that one to drop. A rare make, bumping him up to 3 for 10.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
Goes up the baseline. It's rebounded by Memphis. Chang's got 6 rebounds in the game. Morant with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. And Zhang kicks to Winslow. Over Chris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Early on, players vying for larger roles and more minutes. And Doris, always interesting to see how all of that materializes.
Yeah, Kev, I think unless you have a veteran team who's maybe been in the playoffs and established themselves, there's nothing set in stone yet. Obviously, guys are looking to prove themselves from the very moment that ball is tipped up in the air. And who gets a rhythm early? Who starts off strong? Let's see.
I'm looking forward to it as well. And the first one at the line is good. Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. And Memphis also making a switch. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. He's perfect from the line this time. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. And the pass to Curry. Shoots over Morant. Buries it down low. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Morant. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Now here's Brooks. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Portland. Clark dishes to Morant. No good on that one. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State, leading by 5. And it's Wiggins missing. Memphis has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. Love when he gets up and throws it down.
Outside Curry. Passes it to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Out left to the wing. Pascal, the pass to Green. Over Brooks. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green. Draymond, big front court on the other team. Was the game plan to make them adjust to you?
Absolutely. We know their size is what they were going to bank on. Pull them away from the rim a little bit. We were able to knock some shots down.
You look comfortable, and they did not. Thanks a lot, Draymond. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Golden State did not hesitate to set the pace. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. The lead changed hands multiple times throughout the first, but they ended up on top as the buzzer sounded. Anyone's game throughout the second quarter, but they gained some ground and now hold a 3-point lead at the half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action, and so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the board, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now here's Valanciunas. They shoot again, and it's blocked. Now Curry. Pass to Chris. Wiggins, right side. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Wiggins has got 8 points.
Well, the mid-range game right now on point for Andrew Wiggins, doing work.
It's stolen by Green. Looking to get it going. He can't get that one, and it's Memphis the other way. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now the pass to Curry. Good. Curry's got 21 in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself. Even as a leader of his team, he wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
The Grizzlies have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. But you can't help but notice that teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more possessions you get. Well, the numbers would speak to that.
No doubt, Kevin. And the reality is, for announcers and for fans, that breakneck pace makes it more exciting for us. One NBA coach told me this past year that your field goal percentage in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock gives you your best opportunity to make it. And the longer that shot clock goes on, the more your field goal percentage dips. So, hey, good for us, good for the fans, good for the teams.
And that's because the defense has a chance to set it, correct?
Exactly right.
Now here's Wiggins. 8 points for him. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, and it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Brooks against Oubre. Here's Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one.
He got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Outside Curry. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now here's Winslow. He's got 8. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Morant. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Morant's got 10 points in the game. Warriors leading by 3. Morant with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
A solid defender, Morant, adept at reading the opposition and realizing when to go for the steal.
Oubre outside. Pass to Green. And here is Curry. 24 points for him. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks outside. Passes it to Jackson.
Clearly a foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
Shooting 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. Looney's checked in for Marquise Chris. free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Here's Curry. Pass to Looney. Outside, Green. The pass to Oubre. Shoots over Winslow. It's good from the top of the key. Oubre's got 5 now.
Look at how confident Kelly Oubre is in the catch and shoot. You know why? Because he worked at it.
Now here's Morant. T right on him, and he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Wiggins, and Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now here's Morant, guarded by Curry. Here's the floater, and Morant will lay it in. And now a 3-point Grizzly lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Green. 6 points for him. Fires from 14. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Brooks. That one, no good. Great D that time from Oubre. Wiggins outside. Golden State moving it around. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Jackson.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Now Winslow after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And it's good for 2. Winslow's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Green draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Memphis with it. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant kicks to Brooks. Pass to Valanciunas. Now the feed to Morant. And a missed layup.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Green, the pass to Curry. They could use a bucket. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And so it's Memphis with it. A 2-point game. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. That one drops for him. Valanciunas has got 17 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Oubre outside. Over in the corner, Green. 4 on the shot clock. A 3-pointer, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the two best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Here's Morant. The Warriors making the shot. Right side, Jackson. Unloads from 13. Here's Valanciunas. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Bowman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight. Now here's Morant. 16 points for him. Covered by Oubre. A 3-ball. Warriors with the rebound. Wiggins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Bowman. Outside, Green. Pass to Bowman. Clock at 4. Shoots it up. But they'll get another chance. Looney. Good on the shot. Looney's got 4 points in the quarter.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, you have to be a fan of the way Kevon Looney plays, the former UCLA Bruin. He puts in the work on the defensive end, Doris, and it shows.
No doubt. He has evolved to be the kind of player who is often asked to guard the wings, sometimes even point guards. Just think back to last year's playoffs. He had to guard the likes of James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry. This guy is so gifted as a defender, and he's only getting started.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 10. Nice D from Brooks. Memphis trailing here. They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged 7 points per game, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the pass to Jackson. Trains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 11 points.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Oubre. Here's Pascal. Looney passes to Pascal. Rebounded by Jackson.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Brooks misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Bowman pass to Wiggins. Oubre outside. Here's Bowman. And again, no good by Golden State. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for the Memphis Grizzlies. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. Back to the action after this word. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Warriors trailing. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Lee out there with Chris. And it's Pascal in at power forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Wiggins.
The aggressive finish inside. Andrew Wiggins beats some very good defense.
Knocked away. And it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Kicks it out to Jones. Offline with his 3. The Warriors shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Passes it to Bowman. And here's Wiggins. The rebound by Anderson. Out to the right wing. Baseline J on the way. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Bowman passes to Pascal. Pass to Chris. Lee outside. Here's Bowman. And the Warriors miss again. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Jones. Here's Clark. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Takes a 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jones. It's good. And now a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout. Let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Now Jones after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Jones finds Anderson. Here's Clark, covered by Wiggins. The pass to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. On the top of the key. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Curry. Chris pass to Curry. Here's Pascal. There's the dish to Wiggins. Trying trying to end the drought. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Anderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. So he makes both from the line. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Curry outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, Jones. Here's Morant. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Curry against Jones. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Elite burst. Hard to stay in front of Wiggins right now.
Here's Morant. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Count it. Good.
On any given night, you understand that Steph Curry is a threat to go off, and it doesn't ever become less enjoyable to watch. How about that, Kevin?
Now here's Jones. Morant with it. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Curry. Jackson misses. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now here's Curry following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Curry. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Checked in for the Warriors. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Memphis leading by 4. Now Morant. In the corner, Winslow with it. Buries it from 3-point range.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
And a deep three from Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Morant. No good from 11 feet. And here is Curry. Passes it to Pascal. Pass to Green. Over Jones. That one rolling around and rims out. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead. The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Wiggins finds Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half. Jones against Curry. Jones, no luck.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Now here's Morant. Outside, Jones. Unable to get that one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. And the Warriors making a change here. Oubre's checked in. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Brooks checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And stolen by Chris. Curry with it. Jones covering. 2 points. That one goes. And that's now 38 points for Steph Curry.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's the pass to Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
But, Kevin, when Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. He hits the second from the line.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession game.
It's Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 41.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Now here's Morant. Guarded closely. Yep, it counts. Morant's got 20 points.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
Here's Curry. Got it. Good job in the low post.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Passes to Valanciunas. To the middle. Here's Morant. And finished by Morant.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Over Brooks. And it's Wiggins missing.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And that one's good. Morant. Now it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
Now, how about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
They double team Curry. In the corner, it's Oubre. To the paint. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Oubre. 45 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Now here's Valanciunas. Green with the rebound. Green's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Chris can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And he comes up with the deuce. 15 points for Jaren Jackson.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. On deep. No good on the shot. And it's Memphis the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Drops for Valanciunas.
You know, sometimes just standing up there by yourself, it takes even more focus to drain the technical, but he gets it done and adds to their lead.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Jackson trying to break free. No good from Valanciunas. The Warriors shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Winslow against Oubre. The pass to Chris. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
You got to give Chris props there. Although he's young, he isn't afraid of the moment.
Curry brings the double. Great tee that time from Green.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And the potential of Morant is sky high. A dynamic guard. He plays with a Russell Westbrook type edge and intense on both ends.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 6. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Jonas Valanciunas.
Sensational game for him in terms of shooting efficiency. He's taken nothing but high percentage shots. That's how he's managed to hit over 60% from the field. I mean, making just about everything he's looked at.
Wiggins against Brooks. Wiggins drives in. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 8. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Fifteen seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's front work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.